Okay, so this question, we are multiplying in base 5. So those two numbers, I'm going to bring them down here. So 103 times 41 in base 5. Okay, so how do we do it? Let's start with the 1, and we're just going to go and multiply boom, boom, boom. Let's multiply those three. So 1 times 103 is 103. That's pretty easy. Okay. So that's done. And now it's the 4's turn. But remember that 4 is actually a 440. So whatever we multiply by, we're going to need to lead with a 0 or an X. Some people put an X there or a 0 there. Whatever, it's good either way. I want you to know the reason why though. And so it's not just, tradition or habit. It's because you're multiplying by 40. Right? That 4 is not just 4, it's in the tens place, it's 40. Right? So anything, so if I took 40 times 2, for example, if I had $40 twice, that'd be $80. It wouldn't just be 8. There's going to automatically be a 0 at the back. That's why there's automatically a 0 at the back. Okay? So that's why we do that. So when you're multiplying by something in the second spot, you add a 0 in the first spot, so you're automatically in the second spot. So here we go. Now 4 times 3, well, that's 12. Yeah, but so 4 times 3 is 12, but we can't. How do we make 12 in base 5? How do we make 12 in base 5? Well, what you do is you subtract 5 and you get 7, and you subtract 5 again and you get 2. So I had to subtract 5 twice. So that means 2 5s and 2 more are left over. In other words, 12 is the same as 22 in base 5. Let me slow that down again. Did you understand what just happened? Now, let me show it this way. Let me show another way. So 12, I could do 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12. Okay, now in base 5, it's one group of 5, another group of 5, and 2 more left over. So it's 2 groups of 5 and 2 more left over. It's 2, 2, base 5. Does that make sense? So either way you want to convert, I just showed how 4 times 3, which is 12, is actually 2, 2 in base 5 because it's 2 groups of 5 with 2 left over. 2 groups of 5 with 2 left over. So, okay, so what does that mean? Well, 4 times 3 is 12, which is actually 2, 2, base 5. So it's 2, 2, right? You carry the 2. And now let's do our next step. 4 times 0 is 0, add 2 is 2, right? 4 times 0, add 2 is 2. I just did 4 times 0, which is 0, and then add the 2 that we had carried previously. And then last step, 4 times 1 is 4. Okay, and now we're going to add these up. So 3 and 0 is 3, 0 and 2 is 2, 2 and 1 is 3, and 4 is 4. So there's our answer, 4323, which is exactly the answer they had right there, 4323. So the trickiest part was when we multiplied 4 times 3 and got 12, but then had to convert that to base 5. Remember, when you're in base 5, anything 5 or more must be changed. So I wrote the 12 up here, which is 5 and 5, 10, and 2 more. So it's 2 groups of 5 and 2 left over. That's how you write 12 in base 5. 2 groups of 5 and 2 more left over. So there we go.